Alright, I'm going to show you how to add value to a sphere. And it's similar to creating value on a sphere with pencil, but just with color. I have chosen 3 colors. I have red, orange, and yellow, and then I have my black and my white for my deep shadows and my bright highlights. You always start with the middle value, and I'm going to pretend that my light source is coming from the right hand side and it's hitting my sphere right in the top right corner. I'm going to start with my orange, again very lightly. The great thing about oil pastels is that it goes on very nicely, very smooth. They're real fun to work with. And you always want to shade with the shape. If you shade a sphere in a line, it's going to flatten the image. You do not want to do that. You always want to shade with the shape. Now I'm going to go and start my darker value here, and I'm just layering. I'm not putting much pressure on the oil pastel. And I will lighten up on the pressure that I am putting on when I get closer to the middle, because it's going to change in value. I'm going to add my light because the light's hitting it right here, so I'm going to put my yellow. And then continue to shade with the shape, and I'm going to blend my yellow into the orange and the red a little bit. You do not want to see where your one color starts and the other one ends, so you want to blend and pull the colors through. Now I'm going to take my red again, more layers, and once I get closer to the interior of my sphere, I am going to lighten up on the pressure. Then I'm going to come in with my orange, and they overlap very nicely. You can see that the orange brightens up the red, and I can pull that orange way out into there. And now I'm going to come back with my yellow and blend. And sometimes, you know, it's not going to be perfectly smooth, but the textural quality of the oil pastels adds character to what you are drawing. I like that effect that it has, and I like being able to see the color paper coming through. Now white and black will be my last colors that I'm going to add. I'm going to come in and I'm going to add white right where it's getting hit by the light to add some highlights. And you can see that brightens it up. And I might put a little bit of highlights down here. And come back with my yellow and just blend it in a little bit more. And then with my black, I can show the shadow, because there is going to be a cast shadow and you will see the black on the paper. And fill that in. And if you want to add a little bit of red to your black, because it is going to cast some of that color, you can do that as well. And there you have a nice shaded sphere.